Welcome, backsies, to Tailor Tales. This is commentary. I am Ary, and wait, I wanted to say Tailor Tales again. Whatever, let's just start chapter 2 of Caine's Route. What I see, I more or less expected. Oh yeah, like he bumped, like we left his place, and then we heard something, and then we entered, and yeah. The red-headed guy is on the ground, his feet entangled with a plastic bag. Wow. He's trying to get it off his feet, but is unable to coordinate his hands well enough to free himself. I sigh in relief. He seems to be relatively okay. Next to me, I turn on the light switch. Okay. Finally, I can see the messy state of his apartment. No wonder he tripped over a plastic bag. There's garbage everywhere. Empty soda cans, random clothes on the floor, used tissues at his desk. Damn. Oh wow. That's really big fun. No, I actually wanted to see if I can oh yeah. So yeah, that's a message. Oh, he has jewelry here though, and he likes the stars. Stars constellation. Wait, which one is this one? Actually, not sure right now. I'm not gonna say something wrong. So, and he has an obligatory. Oh my god. Okay, let's just continue. He's way worse than your typical college guy.
Ah.
He groans in frustration. Why won't you come off? He yells. I bend down and quickly pull his foot out of one of the loops from the bag. Finally, untangling him. Not knowing where his trash can is, I leave the bag on the floor. I could have done that, he says with a huff. Clearly, I say sarcastically. He finally decides to shut up for a minute, silently brooding on the middle of the floor like a lost-looking child. He's a little pathetic, but it speaks to my maternal instincts. That is not good, okay? I mean, I understand, but it's not good. I have a hard time leaving him to his own devices. At least for a romantic partner, okay? Like, you shouldn't... Damn. You should watch yourself. I'm afraid to leave you alone like this. Do you need any help with anything before I leave? I mean, let's be nice to him already. Like, he went... He can't change the state he's in right now anymore, okay? Do you need any help with anything before I leave? I ask him. Leaving him like this feels a little bit dangerous. No, he says immediately with a pout. How about any friends I can reach out to let them know that you're okay?
Huh?
Why are you so noisy? He asks, clearly annoyed. Sorry, I'm just a little worried. I admit. You're drunk, and you can't even stand on your own 2 feet without falling over. Of course I can, just watch me, he says confidently. And he trips. The redhead attempts to get up from the floor, but before he can even get onto his knee, he loses his balance and falls onto his side. He sighs in frustration. I try to stifle a giggle. I extend a hand out to him. Come on, let me help you to the bathroom. It's the least I can do, seeing you like this. I don't wanna, he complains, but still reaches out for my hand. I help him up, but I didn't expect us to be so close to each other when he's finally on his feet. Still holding onto my hand, he gazes at me with half-open eyes and a quizzical expression on his face. Like this, I can see all of his freckles quite clearly. Aww. He tilts his head to the side, as if he's inspecting me. You're kinda pretty, he says. Wrong situation, my guy. I drop his hand like a hot potato and jump away from him. I try my best not to let him see me blush. Don't get so close to me. You stink. That made my heart skip. I can't let a drunk like this rattle me. Yeah, you shouldn't. Why are you even in his apartment, actually? I mean, this can be a dangerous situation, you know? So, where's the bathroom? I can help you clean up. Make sure you don't slip and crack your head open or anything as you wash the smell off you. Off of you. He points to a door on the other side of this messy room. I help him across the room, making sure he doesn't trip over his own 2 feet again. I turn on the lights of the bathroom. It's quite small, not as messy as the rest of his apartment though. There's a small shower, a toilet, and a sink. This really is a single's apartment. He leans against the sink, turned toward me. You gonna enjoy the show or what? He asks, gesturing at me. Huh? He shrugs at my response. Well, whatever you want. He then unzips his fly. Oh, you don't. Dude, you have a shirt on. Can you, like. Dude. That's what he meant. No, I turn around in a heartbeat. I'll be, outside. I can look for some clean clothes. Yes, that's what I do. Clean clothes. I'm starting to ramble here, but I'm feeling so embarrassed all of a sudden. I'm in a stranger's home, and I was just thinking about to mindlessly watch him stripped in his bathroom. What was I thinking? I hurriedly leave him to his own devices, hoping he won't slip and fall in the shower. Looking over this mess in his apartment, I wonder what exactly I'm doing here. Looking after some guy I don't even know, who's drunk out of his mind. Yeah, that's not a good... I mean, we don't know if it's probably his first time the way he acts, but like, you know, it could be a habit and that wouldn't be good, you know? Like, that wouldn't be a guy you want to hang out with. He has a lot of Coca-Cola cans everywhere. He's probably like a night owl. Why do I feel the need to help him out? I don't even know myself. It's hard to resist people in need. I hear him turn on the shower in the bathroom, filling up the silence with droplets of water. I survey his living room, wondering where he keeps his clothes. There's a smaller dresser next to his bed, so I open up some of the drawers. Luckily, it's some clean clothes stashed away in them. The clothes aren't folded nor ironed, and they're all crinkled. Typically college student, once again. Huh. These clothes aren't what I expected. This guy got some suede sweaters in his wardrobe. They're kind of stylish. I was expecting plain t-shirts with prints on them. But no, he's got a little sense of fashion, it seems. As I pick out what seem to be his comfy clothes, I finally spot the amount of jewelry lying on his dresser. I almost didn't notice them before, not with all the trash in the way, but there's a ton of bracelets, rings and necklaces scattered about. Some of them are clearly handmade, and others come from the store. A few pieces catch my eye. They're actually quite cute. A lot of them have stars in their design. I like them. But why would he have so much jewelry lying around? I mean, he probably made it, and some of it's probably inspiration, or like material to check on, to learn. They all look feminine in design. Who cares? So I doubt he wears them himself. He could. Why are you so judgy? Oh, maybe he lives with someone. A girl. Yeah, right. Look at this place. Though, judging by the state of his living quarters and the amount of space available, I doubt that someone else lives here. The shower stops running and I look at the bathroom door. At least he seems to have survived a quick shower. Right, I should give him his clothes. I grab the clothes and walk towards the door, just as it's about to open. Dude! 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 What are you doing? Man, he is hella drunk. Standing in the doorway is a stark naked redhead. My ears and cheeks explode in crimson. You! I screech at him, squeezing my eyes shut. Put on some clothes! I quickly thrust the clothes in his arms and back off. No one wants to see your dangly bits. I turned away from him, my heart beating way too fast. I never should have gone to the stranger's place. Yes. Don't yell so much, he groans loudly. It hurts my head. You deserved it. Stop talking and put on your clothes. I'm trying, he fights, but don't make me do it. After having his mess around with me, with the clothes, after hearing him mess around with the clothes I picked out, I'm really starting to wonder what the hell I'm doing here. Clearly, he's fine. I should just leave. There, you can turn around again. I promise I won't taint your virgin eyes. I whip my head around to face him. Virgin eyes, I repeat, incredulously. He shrugs. You act like you've never seen a guy naked before. And you act like you've never walked straight before. Ah! Yes! Yes! The nerve of this little shrimp. Clicks his tongue at me. I can totally walk straight. Then prove it, how about that? The redhead tries to play it cool, leaning against the doorpost of the bathroom. He completely misjudged his position, his position though, causing his shoulder to miss the frame. Frantically, he staggers around trying to keep himself upright. I smirk at him. Right. Clearly, you can walk straight. No wonder your friends ditched you. He huffs. No one ditched me, okay? Then he looks at me, raising an eyebrow. Shouldn't you be going? Don't you have a taxi waiting or something? My eyes widen. Oh shit! The taxi! I forgot I had it waiting for me all this time. No, that's going to cost me so much money. Ah! I cry out loud. Turn around to dash towards the front door, yanking it open. Downstairs, I can see the taxi clearly still waiting for me. I'm coming! I yell. I turn to the guy. Okay, take care. Let's not meet again. He puts his hand up as if he wants to protest, but I don't give him the chance to say anything as I sprint out of the apartment, running back to the taxi. I regret helping that guy. When you do, this is going to cost me so much money. So much for having fun during my last college party. Boutique. What a nice name. Half a year later, I've been scouring the city for a suitable place to start Beauty Beast. I already forgot my boutique. Now that I have graduated fashion school and got a bachelor's in fashion design, I can finally make my dream come true. My grandma, who passed away over a decade ago, left behind an inheritance large enough for me to kickstart my own boutique and fashion line. It's been my dream ever since picking up a sewing machine when I was a little girl. Well, here it is, Beauty Beast. I live right above the boutique as well. My career is about to start. The inside is still empty, so it will take a lot of work to fix it up. Thankfully, I still keep in touch with Sarah, who has promised to help me out. Is she still with Kyle, actually? It takes us a long time to fix it up, but the boutique more than a week more than a week at least. But when it's finally ready, I can't thank Sarah enough for her help. That took much longer than I thought, she said with a relieved sounding sigh. You and me both. I thought we'd be stuck laying the flooring forever. There was almost no end in sight. I mean, I can definitely relate. Like, we're moving right now, and like, dang, it's so much work. It's so much work. Make the place look really nice. Well, feast your eyes on it, Ary. The Beauty Beast is finished. I snap a picture of the finished store with my cell phone, welling up with pride. It's finally happening. My long-awaited dream of running my own boutique. Making clothes. Actually, wait, I just noticed that's a brilliant combination with them. She makes like the clothes and everything, and he can make the jewelry, right? Dang. making clothes that people will wear, selling brands of clothing that people have never heard of. But first, I have to thank Sarah for her efforts. Come on, let's go to the mall and eat. My treat, you deserve it. You know, I never say no to free food, Sarah replies with a smile. We laugh together, then exit the boutique, taking a well-deserved break. After Sarah and I had lunch at the cafe, we decide to take a stroll in the city and do a little window shopping. I'm throwing you a party after your opening day. Why am I talking so weirdly and some words just come out wrong, man? Sarah says with a smile. Is that so? Sarah bumps her shoulder into me. Of course, after all that hard work, we deserve a little downtime and mingling, right? Besides, I invited some guys from college. Who knows, maybe you'll finally find someone that takes you out for a date. I shake my head. Sarah, I think I'll be too busy working to worry about some college bro who wants nothing but to party and drink beer. She shrugs. Doesn't hurt to make connections. Ah yes, my connection to beer is fundamental to my fashion, of course. I think my partying days are behind me. I didn't much enjoy the last one in college anyway. I remember I had to take some random guy home after he threw up in the bathroom. Ugh, not a pleasant memory. I promise this time I won't ditch you for Kyle. He and I are through. For real, she says sternly. I laugh at Sarah. I better hope so. Sarah and I walk past the cute craft store. Want a window shop for the future, for your future wedding ring? Sarah asks and points at the rings in the window. Who am I getting married to? Some college bro? Yuck. I laugh anyways. As I expected, there are a lot of girls shopping around and looking at all of the cute crafts in the store. It's got this homey feeling. I quite like it. I walk past the jewelry section and look at some shiny necklaces, wondering if any of them would match my dresses back at the boutique. Perhaps I could buy a few of them and dress my mannequins with accessories and whatnot. Then a rather odd sight piques my interest. A young man wearing a beanie quietly tiptoes around the store, hands stuffed in his pockets as if he's bored, yet his cyan eyes are captivated by the jewelry around him. Wait, isn't that... Speak of the devil, that's the guy I took home at that college party. That's him, isn't it? Sure, his red hair is mostly hidden underneath his beanie, but those eyes can't deceive me. They're so clear and memorable. After that day, I never saw him again, not even at college. But here he is, shuffling around the store, sticking out like a sore thumb. I end up hiding behind a large display without even thinking about it. Why do I suddenly feel embarrassed? I didn't expect to run into him. I never even asked for his name. Should I call out to him? Would he even remember? I mean, I'm clearly interested in him, so I guess I should approach him instead of being like weird about it. I mean, like in reality I would probably mind my own business, but like if it's on my mind that much, or like in her mind, then I guess she should just approach him instead of like hiding behind this place. Like, come on, are we 5? I step away from the display and approach the redhead. When I appear behind them, I give him a gentle tap on his shoulder. Excuse me, I try to catch his attention. He quickly turns around and stares at me with a surprised look on his face. Does he recognize me? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything after all. Remember me? I ask. His eyebrows knit together and his lips remain closed. The young man stays silent. I start to wonder if perhaps he's gone mute. Sorry, lady. I think you've mistaken me for someone else, he says with a huff. He then bows down his head and moves away from me. What? How rude. I definitely didn't mistake him for anyone. It's hard to forget the redhead I had to take care of that one night. I mean, that's kind of embarrassing now for me. But fine, if he wants to pretend not to know me, I'll leave him alone. I walk back to where Sarah is. Actually, I kind of want to reload. Okay, what happens if I mind my own business? He probably doesn't remember me. I should mind my own business. After all, it was only a single night after several months ago. No way would he remember it. It's better if I don't involve myself with him anymore. I mean, that's true. That's actually true. Sadly enough, the memory is still fresh in my mind, along with the god-awful smell. That's something that is hard to forget. But my eyes keep wandering over to him. He stands out in the sea of girls. He's the only guy right now. I wonder why he's here. Perhaps he's shopping for a present for his girlfriend. He did have all that feminine jewelry at his place. I realize I know nothing about this guy. I mean, he's a stranger to you, even though you were in his home. Come on. Yet I'm still very curious about him. His cyan eyes left a lasting impression on me, I guess. Our eyes briefly met for a split second. I hold in my breath. He caught me staring at him. Embarrassed, I look away. I hope he doesn't remember me. I mean, this is actually a realistic reaction. Like this is what would happen to me, I guess. I walk away to where Sarah is, trying to force myself to look away from the redhead. However, I can't help myself. My eyes dart back over to where he is. He's still looking around, inspecting some bracelets at the moment. In a split second, I see the bracelet in his hand disappear. Wait, what? I blink. Where did it go? The redhead looks around. He's acting shifty. He picks another bracelet from the display, and before I know it, that one disappears as well. He's stealing! Hey! I call out. Everyone in the shop, dang, looks at me. He's stealing! I point my finger at the thief. The young man stands frozen on the spot. All eyes are on him as the clerk comes up from behind the counter to confront him. In a flash, he drops the bracelets onto the counter and starts rushing through the crowd, knocking people away from him. He sprints towards the exit in a panic. Before anyone could have done something, the thief is gone. Wow, I can't believe he tried to steal something. I'm baffled, actually. Shall we go after him? I muse out loud. He did try to commit a crime. I'm trying my best to remember where he lives, but it's been so long and it was hard to see during that night. I can't recall. Sarah shakes her head. Not worth it. They've got cameras here, you know? They'll find out who it is. I guess so. I never thought anyone would steal in such a crowded store. That's exactly the best time to steal. How do you know? Yeah. Sarah says nothing, instead glancing sideways with a smirk on her face. She chuckles menacingly. No way. Sarah stole things before? Wait, are you saying you were stealing too? Not right now! I mean, I used to. Why? She shrugs. The thrill? I don't know. It was easy. I stole cheap makeup like lipstick and mascara. If it was cheap, why did you steal it? Ugh. No comment, she scoffs. Then Sarah starts pushing me towards the exit. Now come on, let's get out of here already. I'm a bit surprised. I never would have pegged Sarah as someone who would steal. She seems like an honest and hardworking student during college. I imagine that my image of Sarah has sullied a little. I used to look up to her, but now, can you really admire thieves? I shake my head and we exit the jewelry store. And that was the second chapter.